I believe that banning the use of racist policing will be a great solution as a start to end police and racism and brutality. So let's get started. Okay. Racial profiling of police have become an increasingly controversial issue in the past years. Ethnic background and nationality aren't the only reasons that causes these issues. There's also the issue in which people are racially profiled due to social class. And I have a quote. Personal experience with profiling are strong predictors of attitudes toward profiling, and that among blacks, social class affects views. So basically this means that police like to favor certain races over other races, but in this case, in this generation, it's mostly they've been favoring Caucasian or white over African Americans. And we have a statistic as to where there have been 4.5 million, and I repeat, 4.5 million stops on vehicles over the past year due to racial profiling by police. And the source website I got it from is Perceptions of Racial Profiling. My second subclaim is, this article shows us that over the past year in Richmond, Virginia, or other states, African Americans were frequently stopped by cops due to racial profiling. In addition, people who are considered Caucasian have been overlooked by cops when speeding or running a light. And here we see just absurd amount of racial profiling. And I even have a statistic to back me up on this. Over 2,000 traffic stops conducted by the RVPD in 2000 were mostly, the people who were stopped were mostly African American. And the source name was Police Quarterly. It's a website. It's really good to use. My last subclaim will be, this article doesn't just cover the idea in which police favor white people, it also covers the belief in which they, the government, will favor family over random civilians. So this means when a police's relative is in trouble dealing with the government or police, they'll favor their family over whether it's criminal or basically anyone else. They'll favor their family and they'll try to get them out of the situation that they're in. And the source name is Santa Clara article, and I have a statistic that shows 64% of New Yorkers are saying police are favoring white people over other races. And we see that in the quote that I just gave you. So basically the point of my subclaims was that police are, we start to see increasing growth of racial profiling due to police over the past years. Each year it gets worse and worse, and everyone's saying how we should stop it. And my solution to this would honestly, I agree with Prop G, because it says that police can't overlook oh my gosh, police can't overlook cases that are biased towards police. You can, your best friend, a police, say I'm a police and my best friend is police, man, that person can't overlook my case because that's pretty biased. So I agree with Pop G, dealing with people who are people who want to give their case to the police. Instead, they could give it to the mayor, someone in the community. I believe with this, and Prop G honestly was my solution in my articles. And what I found to be true was that every year it gets worse and worse. Cops are just racially profiling like it's nothing. And the solution to this, honestly, is to just overlook it. Stand up for what you believe in. If you don't agree with it, you could take the cop to court. And that was my solution. But you may not agree with my solution, taking the cop to court. But hey, it's mine. I can't stop. Bye, Miss Sam.